believe we have some type of equipment timeout here as Maggard will walk off. Coach Saylor will inquire of the officials. 2:44 to play, first half. 3rd and 11, Cawood. Line the game for the first down, the 46. Getting heavy pressure is Cold Iron. He tried to fling it out for Saylor, and here comes the flag. And you know, they did have a receiver in the area. Charlie Saylor was there, and Coach Tim Saylor, no relation now, and they will pick up the flag. That's a good call. He may have been throwing the ball away, but you know, it's one of those things you can't really read his mind if you're trying to call the game as an official, and there was a player in the area.
When you have a player within 10 yards of the football, that made it instead of not intentional ground. If not, everyone knew that he was intentionally grounding it, but he did have a player in the area, so that was a big break for Cawood right there.
Right. Maggard gets away an end-over-end kick. It's pretty short, and will bounce around. Nearly got Humphrey around the 47 and comes to rest at the 47. Only an 18-yard kick for Maggard, not one of his best efforts, and Bell County once again will set up shop in terrific field position.
Maggard just looks like he's not getting his foot into it tonight. The game that I saw him punting in earlier this year, he was averaging, I think, something a little over 39 yards a punt. And tonight, just maybe not getting the contact.
Hammond-Tree to the near side, backs in the bone. 2:15 in counting, first half. Second back through, that's Green, and he is dropped as he reaches the midfield stripe. First one there was Turner, also Peck. And Danny Saylor with the stop. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
2nd and 6 for the ball.
As we go inside at 2 minutes to play, you kind of wonder if Bell County will put the ball up, Bill, but they have proven to us that they can score from any spot on the field. They don't have to throw the ball.
They don't have to throw the football. They can take off any time, and you don't really know, like I said, with the coaches, are they going to go conservative or are they going to go for it?
Burnett, 45, 40, still on his feet, inside the 35 to the 33, and had not 29, Mike West, senior defensive back, been able to hang on, that would have been 6 more points. 18-yard gain for Burnett, but you gotta love the way these Bell County backs run, Bill. They keep those legs grinding, and just as Humphrey had done prior, Burnett kept the legs going and almost broke it.
A good low center of gravity. They keep the legs pumping. The knees are high. They just keep going forward, keep going forward. Those guys make things like that happen on that 2nd and 3rd effort. And I tell you what, pound for pound, Bell County has some of the finest hard-nosed running backs that you'll see in the state of Kentucky.
Well, they've won 10 in a row, and they took out Knox Central 52-0 last week. Looks like they've got the offense in gear again this week. Off the play fake. Incomplete. Clark could not haul it in. He looked like he was breaking for the corner of the end zone there, Bill, and just leading him a little bit too much was Collett.
Collett tonight has not been as accurate as he has in the season. He is hitting on 57.4% of his passes.
We need to take an emergency timeout. Run it out, Dave. Take a real quick break.
Okay, we've got to take a break right now with 1 minute, 2 seconds to play. We'll return in just a moment.
What makes you cool is your attitude, your inner self. It's not the way your hair is cut. It's not the clothes you wear. Not the clothes you wear. It's not what you drink. You got that right.
You got Pepsi for me?
Who knew?
At Frederick's Furniture on Knox Street in Barberville, they say,
at Frederick's Discount Furniture, we will not be undersold.
Frederick's has solid oak and cherry bedroom suites and a wide selection of home furnishings. You can find name brands like Warm Morning, U.S., King, and Combustioneer. Frederick's has Maytag and Gibson appliances, vinyl linoleum, and Sylvania TVs and VCRs. And at Frederick's,
we service what we sell.
For furniture and appliances, see the friendly folks at Frederick's Furniture first.
What has Pearl Ray really done for Bell and Whitley County in 9 years?
Mike Bowling has ideas that will bring jobs to Bell and Whitley counties. Mike Bowling is ready to fight the huge new taxes that Pearl Ray Lefevre's in the Kentucky legislature imposed to help fund their special political projects. New taxes which may cost your family as much as $1,500 a year. Mike Bowling ready to serve as your state representative.
And it's time that we got a strong, hardworking individual in the House of Representatives.
You can never have too much fun, and Sports World of Hazard is giving you 2 great reasons why. Their current location at Airport Gardens and their new store opening Saturday, November 3rd in the Black Gold Center. Come see what the excitement is all about at Sports World's grand opening this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Check out our exclusive line of sportswear, including name-brand jogging outfits and action footwear. Plus, register to win with drawings held every hour. And don't forget, our Airport Garden store will be doing the same great screen printing, embroidery, and trophy work you've come to count on. That's Sports World's grand opening this Saturday in the Black Gold Center from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Be there.
Now second down for Bell County, and we'll see what they've got to offer on this big second down call. Collett over the middle, and what a catch by Hammondtree as he dives inside the 15 to about the 14, and Collett put the ball in the only place it could be caught. Daggone it, William Hammondtree didn't go get it, Bill.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he threaded the needle on that one. He came down low. There was the only place that Hammondtree had the area open because the defender's on his back. That's showing Collett has some accuracy in that. Now he's getting back into the smooth rhythm.
First and goal will call it to 9, and the pitch back goes to Burnett. Can he get around the corner? No. Cold Iron and Maggard were there to shut it down for a gain of 4. It'll be second and goal, and the clock is still running. And evidently he did not get out of bounds. There's only 29 ticks of the clock left. Bell County has 2 timeouts, I believe. Second and goal. Burnett off the right side, and he's got the speed. 6 points for number 24, Lance Burnett.
There was never any question on it that he was going to take it in. He was just kind of putting a juke step or 2 out there, deciding when he was going to do it. That shows that he has not only the power up the middle, but he also has that good breakaway outside speed as he just switched the ball from one side to the other and just kicked them in and took it in standing up, untouched.
Well, 7 plays, 53 yards, and 6 points for the Bell County Bobcats. The clock is stopped now with 14 ticks of the clock left, and they will, I assume, decide here whether to go for 2 or go for 1. You know, Cawood was in such good shape early here, Bill, and they've just run into a buzzsaw.
Well, Bell County has started controlling the football again. When they have their offense on the field, they have many various different weapons. We saw every one of them, I believe, used in those drives, and Collett has finally got calmed down a little bit. He's got his rhythm down on his tosses once again, and he has been pinpoint on those. And like I said, as long as Bell County does what Bell County does best, it's going to be tough for anyone to compete with Bell County.
Moon over Kentucky. And it is a beautiful night, and enjoyed the drive down here to beautiful Bell County. I tell you, nothing like the state of Kentucky when the trees change their colors. It was a beautiful drive, relaxing, and now some exciting high school football.
Oh, this is my favorite time of the year, the change in the trees, all the various colors, and I'm just a football fanatic. I love the game of football, and weather like tonight, it's just a perfect, ideal night for football, clear skies, and like I said, we've got a good game going here with 2 super football teams.
And of course, it's always good to see these coaches and all the fellows who get together to support the young people and give them an opportunity not only to participate on the field in football, but also with the band, cheerleaders, the majorettes, the whole works. That's providing the education for these kids, and I tell you, they're lucky to have people like the people here at Bell County and the folks at Cawood. They do
Bell County and Cawood both are great in academics, athletics. They do. The 2 school systems are super school systems.
Got try for 2. Collett on the bootleg. He will fling it incomplete. Looked like Clark was trying to break open. Also, big number 82, Brian Rice, but Collett could not find him. The extra point fails, and that's one of the few things that has failed for Bell County in this first half as they lead it 26-7.
Are you Kentucky's newest billionaire? You could be with Lotto Kentucky, the Pick 6 game from the Kentucky Lottery. Choose 6 different numbers between 1 and 42 on a play slip at any Lotto retail outlet. And watch WYMT for the live drawing every Wednesday night at 7:28 p.m. and Saturday night during the Fun and Game show to see if you're a winner. If 6 out of 6 numbers are matched, the guaranteed minimum amount is $1 million. So play Lotto Kentucky and watch for your winning numbers each Wednesday and Saturday nights on your Mountain Television, WYMT. Follow the crowd to Mills Furniture for Maytag's New Deal, a store-wide celebration of Maytag's brand new washer and dryer models with dependable Maytag washers now as low as $459.95. Maytag dryers as low as $379.95. Big savings on Maytag dishwashers and ranges too. Even Maytag refrigerators are specially priced. Plus, get a $50 savings bond free with select model Maytag washers and dishwashers. Maytag's New Deal, going on now at Mills Furniture and Appliance, RJ, Kentucky.
What has Pearl Ray really done for Bell and Whitley County in 9 years?
Mike Bowling has ideas that will bring jobs to Bell and Whitley counties. Mike Bowling is ready to fight the huge new taxes that Pearl Ray Lefevers and the Kentucky legislature imposed to help fund their special political projects. New taxes which may cost your family as much as $1,500 a year. Mike Bowling ready to serve as your state representative.
And it's time that we got a strong, hardworking individual in the House of Representatives.
Do most hospitals seem cold and impersonal? Especially big city hospitals, where you're a number, not a name? At Pineville Community Hospital, we specialize in personal care. We treat you as a person because you are important to us. People caring about people. Pineville Community Hospital, providing quality care to Southeast Kentucky for over 50 years.
When you're in a bind, you know what to do. Call Colorama. This promises to be a most extraordinary decade, a time of great change, abroad and here at home. Turn to a news organization with an unparalleled perspective on the world, and one that brings it home and up close. Join Dan Rather and the CBS Evening News, Sherry Sparks, Tony Turner, and the Mountain News team. Weeknights. Because the world isn't getting smaller, it's getting closer.
See Mark Collett running out onto the field there. He will be kicking off. We alluded to the fact that he had played quarterback here at Bell County for 3 years, has not lost a regular season game at quarterback. They've won 24 regular season games in a row.
That's going to be a great memory for him, and it's just a tribute to the ability of this young man.
Of course, his cousin Scott was an outstanding kicker, and they will dribble it out of bounds. No one touched it. The flag will come down, and we did not lose a second off the clock. 14 ticks of the clock left. That last touchdown drive by Bell County took, pardon me, 53 yards in 7 plays, and Lance Burnett took it over from 5 yards out. The extra point failed. Cawood will exercise the option to take the ball where it went out of bounds. That is at the 40. Cold Iron has the good arm, so let's see if they will do some type of a trips wide receiver set or something and try and go deep.
I said, well, you've got Bell County right now. They've got the defensive backs playing out in the outfield right now as they're just anticipating something like that.
Line back to pass. Wide open is West, and what a play by Hammondtree. He's been everywhere. and he might have caught a lick in the right knee. Or no, rather, yeah, that was Hammondtree. Man, oh man, that kid has played a terrific first half, and he just took a big lick on his right knee. I think you'll see him shake it off, but if he doesn't come up and make a play, West comes away with a catch there.
I tell you what, that's just a super show of athletic ability, coming over top and not making the contact with the receiver, knocking the ball away from his hands. That's just a great individual effort right there.
Now the misdirection, and 11, Danny Saylor with it, and they bring him down as big number 81, John Turner, or rather Roger Rose with the stop, and we have come to the end of one half of play. Bell County leads it 26-7, and we will return with a statistical look at this first half in just a moment.
Where's the best selection of boots?
Hensley Shoes.
Where's the best selection of women's shoes and accessories?
Hensley Shoes.
Who has footwear for everybody?
Hensley Shoes.
Who has action footwear?
Hensley Shoes, where there's everyday discounts on name brand footwear for everybody.
Hensley's, Highway 119 between Pineville and Harlan.
Tops and Bottoms and the assembly line in London are calling it quits. Their entire stock has been purchased by Midwest liquidators for total liquidation. Every item is drastically reduced, up to 80% off. Right now is your last chance to buy quality women's fashions at a fraction of their regular price. Both stores are being totally liquidated. Midwest Liquidators is moving them out at Tops and Bottoms and the assembly line. They won't last long at these liquidation prices. Hurry in today. 318 North Main Street in London. Tops and Bottoms and the assembly line total liquidation sale. Don't miss it.
On Tuesday, you'll make an important choice. It's not about Democrat or Republican. It's a choice between two people. I've fought hard for Kentucky since you sent me to the Senate. I even stood up to the president opposing the budget. I couldn't vote for it because it raised taxes, cut Medicare, and was too easy on the rich. If you're looking for a fresh face, it isn't my opponent. He's been in politics longer than I have. Look at both our records, then decide. I'd sure appreciate your vote to continue our fight for Kentucky.
When you hire a private detective, you expect a professional. A murder case. A murder case. Oh, boy. Someone you can have confidence in. Hello? With a no-nonsense approach. So if you need a private investigator, call Simon & Simon. Because we do get good results. Yes, we do. Be sure and ask for AJ.
Simon & Simon, weekdays at 9 a.m. on WYMT.
Let me tell you about my two sons.
Hi, I'm Rick Simon. It's my brother, AJ.
They're in business together.
We're private investigators.
And they're doing very well.
I hate this kind of work.
And they get along beautifully. Never argue.
What do I do?
There's just one thing. They're both still single.
Simon & Simon, weekdays at 9 a.m. on WYMT.
Bell County Bobcats lead it by 19 here at the break, 27-6 over Cawood. Let's take a quick look at some of the stats. First downs, they can tell you something. Bell County with 14, Cawood with 3. Turnovers, not really an important stat. Bell County with 1, Cawood has not turned it over as of yet. Third down conversions, you get a good look there at the Cawood marching band. Bell County 6 of 7 on third down conversions, while Cawood a tough 0 of 4. Quickly recapping the scoring, there was no scoring in the first quarter. All these points took place in the second quarter as Philip Green took it over from 2 yards out. He capped a 14-play, 85-yard drive. The extra point was no good. Bell led it 6-0. Then Cawood came back on the very next play from scrimmage, and Jimmy Maggard took it 77 yards. Extra point was tacked on by Gilpin, and Cawood led it 7-6. However, their lead was short-lived as Green once again caps a 63-yard 9-play drive as he takes it in from 17 yards out. They go for the 2-point conversion, and old number 22, Philip Green, took it in, and Bell County led it 14-7. Next time Bell County touches it, Joe Humphrey was not supposed to play a whole lot here tonight as he had the bum ankle. He takes it 45 yards to pay dirt. And the extra point at that point in time was tacked on, was missed. That was 20-0 or 20-7. And then the next time Bell County touches it, Lance Burnett took it in from 5 yards as he caps the 53-yard drive. 7 plays. Burnett takes it in. The extra point once again fails, and Bell County leading it 26-7 as you get the good performance there by the Cawood marching band. And Bill, I guess if you look at this thing, Cawood has just run into the buzzsaw called the Bell County Bobcats.
Well, right now that's what they have done. Bell County has been able to go back into their game plan. They're playing some control offense. They're keeping their hands on the football. They're keeping the football out of Cawood's hands. Cawood not able, like you said in the stats, able to convert on those third down situations. That has been very, very crucial to the Trojans, because if you can't make it on 3, you don't get the number 1, and you can't go back for another 10 yards. So basically what has happened tonight, the Cawood Trojans have a very fine football team. They are on a super upswing. They're coming in 6 victories in a row into this contest. But Bell County, and I have seen a lot of football this year in the western part of the state, over at Henderson County. I just noticed in the standings the other day looking at Henderson County, where they had 1 and 4A region over there. Man, a lot of good football teams. And Bell County, pound for pound, man for man, is probably at this time the best football team that I have seen. That is me personally in the state of Kentucky. And like I said, I have seen quite a few. That also includes Belfry. I saw Belfry in Lexington in the Thoroughbred Bowl. And if I were a betting man and it came down to Belfry and Bell County, I'll take the Bobcats. First thing out of the bat, they have good speed, good size, number 5 scoring offense in the state, and they also have the number 2 quarterback. Those are 2 very key aspects of their offense. Plus, they have great running backs. Bell County just has it where it has to be this year.
No question about that, as the Bobcats have the ball rolling. And we will return with the start of our second half in just a few moments. You're watching WYMT-TV Sports.
You can never have too much fun, and Sports World of Hazard is giving you 2 great reasons why. Their current location at Airport Gardens and their new store opening Saturday, November 3rd in the Black Gold Center. Come see what the excitement is all about at Sports World's grand opening this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Check out our exclusive line of sportswear, including name brand jogging outfits and action footwear. Plus, register to win with drawings held every hour. And don't forget, our Airport Garden store will be doing the same great screen printing, embroidery, and trophy work you've come to count on. That's Sports World's grand opening this Saturday in the Black Gold Center from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Be there.
This promises to be a most extraordinary decade, a time of great change, abroad and here at home. Turn to a news organization with an unparalleled perspective on the world, and one that brings it home and up close. Join Dan Rather and the CBS Evening News, Sherry Sparks, Tony Turner, and the Mountain News team, weeknights. Because the world isn't getting smaller, it's getting closer.
County is leading it by 19, 26-7. And they prepare to kick off as Mark Collett will handle the chores. And Maggard will go back deep. Collett has really gotten a foot into it most times. Excellent athlete. Be the starting center for the Bobcats this year in basketball, and they're going to have a good team in basketball as well. Got some transfers in, and they should be taking care of business in the hoops as well. Maggard from his 5. Still on his feet as he gets across the 30 and 35 to the 37. 32-yard return, and Cawood now takes over 1st and 10 from their own 37.
Maggard, a good hard runner that time, falling in once again behind the wedge. Had that good little stutter step there for a second, filling behind his blocking, and really on second effort got about 10 more yards on his own.
Got an interesting note here about number 55, James Cox, for the Trojans. We'll get that to you in just a moment. Maggard tries the right side, gaping hole. And he gets nearly 10 yards. It's marked at about the 47, 48. They will give him the 48, gain of 11. 1st and 10 Cawood, so they are very successful the first play. James Cox was the starting center for this team, Phil, and last weekend he and his sister were traveling on the interstate late at night, and James went to sleep. They had a terrible accident. James himself was thrown through the windshield and sustained some tough injuries. And off that time to the fullback, Saylor. He gets up to the midfield stripe. It'll be 2nd and 8. But in talking with Coach Tim Saylor, he said it was very lucky, of course, that Mr. James Cox was not hurt any more seriously than he was. And, of course, he will probably be out for the remainder of the year insofar as football. But as Coach Saylor said, it's just great to be able to put your arm around him and tell him you appreciate him, because he did have a tough go of it last weekend. Nice throw and catch. That's Saylor. And old Charlie is inside Bell County territory at the 38. It's a gain of 12 yards, 1st and 10. And, you know, there's no quit in a Tim Saylor team. But you get a good look at the Cawood folks across the way.
Oh, they do not know the word stop or when to stop. They're just coming back right now. They're running that wing T to perfection right now. It's causing a lot of confusion to that Bell County defense.
Send Maggard in motion, and he gets the ball. He tiptoes inside the 40 to about the 36. It'll be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Bell County had 14 first downs in the first half, while Cawood can manage only 3. In third down conversions, Bell County was 6 of 7. And talk about a stat that can really tell something there. 6 of 7 on third down conversions, while Cawood was 0 of 4. It's 2nd and 8 from the 36. Misdirection Maggard. That's the play he scored the touchdown on, and he is tripped up. Humphrey tripped him up as he went inside the 35 to the 32. It was a gain of 4, but had Humphrey not come in there and tripped him up, that could have gone for the first down.
Oh, Maggard could have got his feet just a little bit higher. He has the good speed. Like I said, he has probably picked up a step or two in a year of maturity. The way they do the motion in the backfield is just so quick. It's before you can just barely blink your eyes if you've got it going one way, then all of a sudden you have the misdirection back to the other side. And when it's working to perfection, it is almost impossible to stop.
3rd and 4, and Maggard churns his way, carrying blue shirts to close to the first down marker. We'll have to see as they unpile. And let's take a look as referee Andy Kersey will call for the change to come in. Should Cawood be successful, this would be the first time they have been successful on third down.
This can be a really big boost for the Trojans coming in here. If they can sustain the drive and put some points on the board, they're going to really be back in this football game, and they're going to have that momentum going for them. And if Bell County not able to, if Bell County cannot afford the luxury right now, even with the big lead of sitting back on their laurels saying, well, we've got this one in the bag, because the kids from Cawood are going to come out here scratching the entire way, and they are not going to quit playing football until the final whistle of this football game. So you better watch them. And they have a good squad there. They have a very good coach, and they're starting to go back to Maggard. They're going back to players they know they can depend on. They're going back to their bread and butter, and they can be dangerous doing that.
And it was a first down there, as you saw just by the length of the football. Coldine going back to pass. Over the middle, knocked away by Humphrey as John Turner, big number 81, was finding his way open. And after he delivered the ball, Coldine was delivered a big lick. And Coach Tim Saylor, when we talked about some things earlier in the week, he said,